It's 11:30 p.m. I went to bed at 10 p.m. to read a book, but I just spent 90 minutes watching a stranger in another country cook a giant pizza. My eyes hurt, my thumb is tired, and I feel empty. Sarah, why do we do this to ourselves?
Because that phone is designed to be more interesting than your real life, Maudie. But today, we are taking control back. You're going to learn why your phone is stealing your happiness and how to reclaim your day with 3 simple habits. This is your comeback.
You're listening to the Comeback podcast series on English with Maudie. Let's disconnect to reconnect. Sarah, let's start at the very beginning of the day. The alarm goes off. What is the first thing 90% of people do?
They touch the phone. It's almost like a reflex, right? Like a thirsty person reaching for water. But instead of water, we drink information. We check emails, we check the news, we check how many people liked our photo from yesterday.
I am guilty of this. I tell myself I'll just check the weather, but then I see a notification. Then I see a headline about a disaster. Suddenly, I've been awake for 5 minutes and I'm already stressed, angry, or feeling not good enough.
That's the morning trap. When you do that, you are giving your brain away to other people. You are letting the world tell you how to feel before you even say good morning to yourself.
It feels like I'm starting the day in a crowd of people shouting at me.
Exactly. Imagine waking up and immediately walking into a room with 100 people shouting news and showing you pictures of their vacations. You would run away. But we do it through a small glass screen and think it's normal.
I notice that when I start my day like that, the rest of my day feels scattered. I can't focus on my work because my brain is still thinking about that news story or that comment on Instagram.
That's because you've destroyed your focus muscles before breakfast. Our brains need a slow warm-up period. Jumping straight into a smartphone is like trying to run a sprint while you're still wearing pajamas.
Let's talk about the infinite scroll. You know, when you keep moving your thumb down and the content never ends?
That is actually a psychological trick. It's based on something called variable rewards. It's the same logic they use in casinos with slot machines.
Wait, so my phone is a slot machine?
In a way, yes. When you scroll, you don't know if the next thing will be a funny cat video, a win, or a boring advertisement, a loss. Because you might find something good, your brain keeps saying, just one more, just one more.
Wow, that's why it's so hard to stop. It's not because I'm lazy, it's because my brain is looking for that hit of excitement.
Precisely. It's called dopamine. And the problem is, the more dopamine we get from the phone, the less we enjoy real things. A sunset or a conversation with a friend starts to feel boring because it's not moving as fast as a TikTok video.
This explains why I see people at dinner together, but they're all looking at their phones. They're sitting with a real human being, but they are looking for that hit from the screen. It's actually quite sad when you think about it.
It's a stolen moment. Every minute we spend looking down is a minute we aren't looking up. We are missing our own lives.
Let's help our English learners with some very common phone language. Sarah, what do we call it when we spend too much time on the phone?
We often say we are sucked in, like a vacuum cleaner. I opened YouTube for 1 minute, but I got sucked in for an hour.
That's perfect. I also like the phrase to scroll mindlessly. Mindlessly means your body is doing it, but your mind is not there. You are like a robot.
Another good one is to cut back. If you want to use your phone less, you say, I need to cut back on my screen time. It means to reduce or use less.
And my favorite, the rabbit hole. You start watching a video about how to fix a sink, and an hour later you are watching a documentary about penguins in Antarctica. You went down the rabbit hole.
Marty, I have to mention a mistake I hear a lot. People say I am very addicted with my phone.
I hear that too. What's the correct way?
We use the preposition to. You are addicted to something. I am addicted to my phone. Or even better and more natural for B1 learners, I'm hooked on my phone.
Hooked on, like a fish on a hook. It's hard to get away. That's a great image. So, listeners, don't say addicted with,
Say addicted to or hooked on.
Last month, I did something crazy, Madi. I turned my phone off on Saturday night and didn't turn it back on until Monday morning.
A whole Sunday with no phone? Were you okay? Did you feel anxious?
For the first 3 hours, I was reaching for my pocket every 5 minutes. My brain was ghosting. I felt like the phone was vibrating even when it wasn't there. It made me realize how bad my addiction was.
That's scary. What did you do instead?
I cleaned my kitchen, I walked to a coffee shop and just sat there. I watched people. I read a physical newspaper. And the weirdest thing happened, Madi. The day felt longer.
Longer? Usually people want days to go fast.
No, it was a good long. It felt like I had so much time. When we scroll, time disappears. 2 hours feels like 10 minutes. But when you're present, life feels full. I felt like I lived 3 days in one Sunday.
That sounds like a superpower. We're all complaining that we don't have time, but maybe we just give all our time to the glass rectangle in our pockets. I want everyone listening to do something right now. If you're safe, if you're not driving, take your phone out. Look at your home screen. Which app do you hate the most?
That's a great question. Not which app do you use, but which one makes you feel bad after you use it. Is it the news? Is it a certain social media app?
Think about it. Now, our challenge to you, delete that app for just 24 hours. You won't die. The world won't end. Just try it and see how your brain feels. Tell us in the comments which app you're deleting.
To finish, Madi, let's give 3 comeback rules. 1. The phone jail. Put your phone in a drawer when you eat dinner. No phones on the table. 2. Grayscale mode. Go into your settings and turn your screen black and white. It makes the phone look boring and your brain won't want to look at it as much.
And 3, no phones in the bedroom. Buy a cheap, old-fashioned alarm clock. Stop using your phone as an alarm. That last one changed my life. If the phone is in the kitchen, I can't scroll in bed. It's simple, but it's a game changer. This is the first episode of our comeback series. We want to help you take your life back from these habits that weigh us down. If you want to join us for the rest of this journey, make sure you follow the podcast.
We're in this together. Let's look up more and look down less.
I'm going to go put my phone in jail now. Sarah, thanks for the chat.
My pleasure, Madi. See you in the next one.
Stay strong, stay focused, and keep practicing your English. Goodbye.
Bye.